something online. And the reason why it needs to be online is because it's the location freedom. It's the location freedom matched with the fact that you can scale it easier. Meaning, essentially, you can travel for free or travel for low cost, travel without having to take time off. And, that's probably one of the things that I've most underappreciated over the past few years, because I left college and I went straight for starting my own business. And that's not necessarily that I'm saying like, I found it easy or I was just a straight entrepreneur from young, which, there's some sort of truth to that. But the fact is, I couldn't get a job and I ended up starting a business instead of getting a job, and it ended up going well. So, I got lucky in that sense, and I never really got used to the fact that people have to work jobs and take time off from bosses. Let me just move, it's kind of windy here. I never had to take time off. Like, if I wanted to go somewhere, I'd just go do it. And, that was, I guess thinking now, it's pretty cool to have been able to do that, but that's not a reality for most people. And, the reason why I'm making this video is because it can be, and it's not even that far off. I just want to be like realistic with it. So the thing that's changed now, the reason why you're seeing so many young successful people, the reason why you're seeing millionaires in the 20s and teens and stuff like that, is because it's changed from there being a risk of it not being possible. Right, let's just think about if you were trying to get rich in the 1980s, right, and you were trying to start a business. Well, you were restricted to your area's thought processes and what your dad knew and his friends knew, and that's all that you had. So unless you had the proper influence, you couldn't just go online and watch people and get ideas of business models and learn about business and see that it's possible and see the proof and actually learn and leverage other people's experience. You couldn't do any of that. So if you wanted to start a business, like, just think about, for you to go and open a shop, a clothes shop. So you as one person, yes, stuff was cheaper, but you as one person has got to go get all the capital, go put it into a shop, stock the shelves fully, go buy the sign, get the insurance, go jump into a lease, have all these costs over your head, open on day one and have no proof of concept whatsoever. And that was the risk level for every single business. So when you're thrown into that position, well, that's why you're getting like all these guys in their 80s who are super rich, and the timeline's changed because it's going from not being possible or being less possible, there's been less of a chance, to now it's more of a certain probability as long as you get past the time frame of hard work. And that time frame, it's gone from 20, 30, 40, 50 years to now, like, guys, it's like 5-7 years. You'll be so surprised how fast you can end up learning a skill online. I mean, for me, it was e-commerce, and I just naturally went into e-commerce, learned e-commerce, and I was making money pretty fast. I mean, it took me a couple of years though, still, to make my first 10k in revenue on my website, because I didn't even have a website for so long, but I was still making money just hand to hand. And look, the thing is, the information's there. The information is there. Information is free and abundant now. This is the big difference. This is the thing that people don't realise, but it seems like such a massive risk to people, because they think, what if it doesn't work? Businesses fail. What if I have to go end up getting a job at the end of it? But the fact is, like, guys, it fucking does work. It does work. You just have to try. And look, if you can get past the 2, 3, 5 years of it being shit, having no money, saving your money, watching other people live their lives and you're not, everyone going out every weekend, you're not, everyone doing social events after work, you're not, saving your money, not buying the things that you want to buy, not going the places you want to go, not speaking to the people you want to speak with, not living the life that you want to live, if you can get past that little period of 5 years of doing that and really get your head down, like, guys, it's there. And look, you don't need 10, 50, 100k a month to be an entrepreneur. You don't have to have that. Yeah, you just have to aim for that little first win. Yeah, as soon as if that's your first client or first e-commerce sale or whatever it's going to be, yeah, as soon as you see that first win, something is going to unlock in your mind. For me, when I did a trade show, I did £2,700 in a day. Not just turnover, Didn't even do the profit and loss account. But what that did for me was massive, because I've never come from money. I've never even seen money at this point. I've never heard of anybody ever making £2,700 in a day. And when I did it in cash and I'm holding it in my hand, I rung my dad like I won the lottery. And it was game on from there. I was hooked. I was like, this shit works, because I fucking tried. And you know, that's what changed everything for me, and that's all anybody needs. You have to just grind until you get that first win. It's not until you're making 100 grand a month, it's just until you get that first win. And when you get that first win, the confidence and you know how your imagination changes and starts working from that is crazy. And that's what you build off of. You know, what you viewing what's possible and what isn't possible is changed all by that, but you have to just try. You have to just try. You know, it took a year of failures to get to that point. Like proper failures, you know what I mean? That church I went to the year before, I did 200 quid. Came back the year after, did 2,700 quid. The year after that, I did 11 grand. And, you know, that same year again, I did 18 grand in a day. So, you know, if I'd have stopped at that £200 that first time, I'd have never got to the 20 grand. You see what I'm saying? But I only managed to get past the 200 quid because I saved until I got my confidence together. And it's just that business confidence, man. You know, listen, I've got confidence issues in different areas of my life, but look, I go all in on business because I got the confidence from early age, and that's all I ask of anybody. Just literally try until you get that first win and get that confidence, and what you can build from there is crazy. Like, I see some of the jobs that people apply for, and you know, some of the jobs listed and stuff like that nowadays, and guys, it's fucking slave work. Like, that shit's not going nowhere. It's not changed with the time to live in. You have to be making money online. You have to do it. You have to just try. Stop spending money on bullshit. Yeah. Listen, you know, you've got to put a lot of work in for free. This is just how the game works. But if you get past that, that's where you're gonna win. You need to feel the pain first, though. And yeah, so you know, if you take one thing away from this video. Whatever, I'm not saying do e-com, e-com's the best business model in the world. I'm not saying that, yeah. I'm saying just try something. Just go and try a business model, for fuck's sake. Try it. Stick with it, don't change it, just try. You have to try, for your family's sake, for your fucking kids' sake. You need the freedom. Look how the UK is going, you need the freedom. Yeah, so listen, subscribe to the channel anyway, that's all I was saying. I hope that helps some of you out today with your belief systems. Again, let me just finish off with this. A lot of this stuff's in your belief systems, and you've got belief systems set up from when you were a kid. It's ingrained into you. And you know, if you want to work on something, work on changing your belief systems, because sometimes it's not about the conversion rate optimizations, client acquisition, paid advertising. Sometimes it's just about what you believe you can do and what you can't, and when you change that and get a better understanding of that, that's where you're going to see better results. Peace.